Nicole on the line? No, she didn't hear you. Okay. All right. So we're gonna call the meeting, roll call meeting. Gloria, Judy, Liz, Kevin, Rose. All right. Ms. Rose did call in. She did have a previous engagement. Ms. Rose is a new appointee from Ward 2, Rose Robinson. We have all of her information on file that she lives at and things of that nature. So everything went through. And she was approved by the board to be Ward 2's appointee. All right. Next on the agenda, we have old business. Old business is the July meeting. I sent that to every one of you guys. Any issues or any concerns with the July meeting minutes that we had? Yes, Judy. Okay.
So that should be excused.
Correct.
Absentee.
Absent.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Rose should be an excuse.
Right. I will have that down.
Yeah, I don't want commissioners thinking, oh, she blew it all.
No.
I have some information. I did get in touch with the music teacher, Arthur Diamond, about the possible concert, if we do move forward with that. And he is on board. He just needs to know the date if we decide anything and whether or not it is something that we will be paying for, or if it's something like that.
Okay.
I didn't get into the specifics because we didn't discuss any of that. So I told him as soon as
Genre. What type of genre?
they do all types of genre.
Okay. Cool. A band. All right.
This is is it a DJ or band?
A band.
Band.
Live
Okay.
band.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So.
Possibly the community in whichever way that we.
So we have that on the thing for the summer programs and the musical entertainment, so we can get to that with that, but that's good information because we spoke about it in the July meeting. New business.
Wait a minute, we need to make a motion to,
You're right. Go ahead.
so I make the motion to approve July's minutes.
I second.
Copy. Thank you. New business, new appointee, like I stated, Rose Robinson, Ward 2. We will speak more about Ms. Rose once she's here, and allow her also to speak. Getting into the new business, we'll go to July monthly report, and I'll go over that with everyone. Okay, monthly report. What we're doing, and as you can see, we rentals for the field house, $7,860 just for the month of July. Yes, that's huge. That's huge. Rentals for the community service building, we had 1,450. It's detailed there, who rented and how much. Total rentals just for July, $9,310 just for July. All right.
That's finally some good news.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Good job, Brian.
Thanks. That's just for July, which is crazy. I mean, we lost money, and I'll get those details to you because we had to give refunds. Some people have refunded, and that's one thing I guess I should have on there for you guys, and I'll put it in my notes to show you how much money we refunded to people for COVID-19. We have refunded everyone in full that asked for it. We have not held any percentage of any type of money or anything like that for, just because we look to work with anybody that rents and understands with the different things that's happening that you may or may not be able to rent from there. All right. July events. Movie nights, we had July 8th, Johnson Park. We had about 40 to 50 people. which was really nice. We saw the movie Sonic, correct. Thank you, Andrew. We saw Sonic, which went over very well. Had a couple people ask about being a part of helping out or being on our email blast from that. Supposed to have Kingsman Park, that was rained out. That was on the 23rd. And on July 29th at Fury Road, we had a water balloon frenzy, which went over very well. We had about 20 to 25 kids. And yeah, well, it's funny. We didn't have to pick up the rubber. I didn't see that much. That's you brought the, but the balloons, the one we got, they have 100 in it. So
Okay.
you just put them up there. So they blow up at once and then they just drop into the tub. And we had a very good time. The kids enjoyed themselves. May think about possibly doing it again because we have some balloons that's left over. But it was a really nice time. We had one young lady, Miss Jada Gordy, correct. Thank you. Jada Gordy, who donated, she did um, a water drive for youth in the area for the summertime. So she donated toys to all the kids. So every kid left with a toy, a water toy, and she donated the balloons. And she was there with her mom, and they actually had a tent for us. So out there. So thank you to Miss Gordy and Jada for volunteering and being a part of that. That went over very well.
How many balloons did we go through at that event?
900.
900.
900 balloons. I think they had the most fun, and a hose. I think they had the most fun when we turned on the parents and started throwing them at the parents. So I think they had a really fun time. That's when it's a party, correct.
Definitely.
Uh, Johnson Park, I mean, not Johnson Park, with the parks, just to go over the report. All parks are being inspected. We fill out the inspection information. If there's any issues, myself or Public Works will take care of it. Uh, Throughout the community, if you have any issues with the parks, please give the Recreation Department a call or the Township a call so we can attend to any of the issues or any problems that you will have with that.
Are we going to reschedule Kingsman Park and Twin Oaks for movie night?
Yes.
You think
that's
we
what I
can
was-
squeeze those two in?
Reschedule. All right.
I mean, since the kids aren't going back to school and the weather's still going to be nice
Yeah,
through
we
September,
still
maybe
have
we can,
September and the beginning of October
Yeah.
too.
let's think about rescheduling those two.
A little bit of a cooler night.
No
Less bugs.
mosquitoes.
No problem. I'll that's on my notes, and I'll put a date out to have them rescheduled. Anybody else have anything? Oh, do want to give thank you to Gary Brazel. He has been volunteering at night with some of our renters, just overseeing this thing that's going on in the gym while the renters are here. So that's been a plus, just to having eyes here with our renters. We have very good renters. Either I'm here or we had Gloria is also part of the board member, just came up and sat. But they're pretty self-sufficient, but we always want to have somebody here to be a part of it. So that's the July report. Anybody have anything with the July report? Moving into number 3, summer programs. Movie nights, we spoke about that. We do have September 10th, movie night here at Fury Road, and then we'll also look at rescheduling Kingsman and Twin Oaks.
Be showing.
We haven't been able to show Onward yet, so we're going to show Onward until till we can. We also going to have a date night type of movie for adults, so we're going to look at that. So yeah, that would be nice.
So with Fury Road, are we going to limit? How are we going to do that?
So just to give everybody an update, we're allowed to have 250 people pretty much in one area. None of our movie nights have garnered that many people. So I think we should be okay with that, with the social distancing and doing that. Yes, we do practice social distancing when we have our movie nights, and we do encourage it, even though we are outside. Music, entertainment, Kevin, you want to speak on that some more? Or are you good?
Yeah, I just need to, I mean, obviously we need to get some more information, figure out a date if we are going to do anything and what our cancellation timeline is going to look like if we have to cancel.
Okay.
This way we give the musical group the most amount of opportunity.
Right. How you guys feel about that? I know one thing that concerns me is the fact that we say 250, and will we reach that if we have a musical event or something at Fury Road, probably in September, October. So a band, adult, a band type adult, like a weekend thing, maybe a Sunday jazz type of thing, or not necessarily jazz because it's not jazz, but a Sunday evening type of event. But I'm concerned. My concern is having too many people. I haven't been down to one. Are they still having them? Yeah, that would be something. I guess I can speak to if we have any connections down there. Speak to someone to see. Okay. So, well, but do we want like our concern? My concern would be the 250 people. You know. Okay. All right. So what we'll do is what we'll do is we'll present it to the BOC to see if they approve it, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. So we'll do that. All right.
Yes.
I I have at C water balloon frenzy, and I'll put a question mark because we did speak about possibly another date. And um, I would encourage high schoolers to be there so we can have two groups, the younger crowd and the older crowd, which would be very nice.
Brian, the
Yes.
name of the band is Kings No More.
Kings No More.
Yes.
KNOW or NO?
Uh, Kings NO More.
Okay, cool. All right. Summer programs also at D, we have junior counselors. I put in your packet um, the application and the letter. I would like, I think one of my colleagues uh, came up with the idea, Andrew came up with the idea of having a junior counselor. And I thought it was an awesome idea. So I would like to incorporate that into our board, whereas though we have input from I'm thinking high schoolers, maybe 10th, 11th, or 12th graders, something like that. Maybe you get 15, 16, 17 year olds or 16, 17, like something to that nature. So it'd be so correct. So how does that work would be a great thing. Like how are we going to orchestrate that? A new set of junior counselors. Yep. So more people get the opportunity. Um,
With the calendar.
I exactly those are the questions. I would say school year, but we are behind the eight ball right now because the school year. Right.
Okay,
So
so you're saying junior counselors instead of junior board.
Junior, I'm sorry, it would be the same, correct. Junior rec board
So how would they?
counselors. They would meet by themselves and then they would meet one. So I was thinking they meet with us every other month and they meet by themselves I mean, one, so they meet by themselves once 1 month, with us 1 month, and then we alternate like that. So they would be in here with input, and to help out and to, bring ideas. And it's also something that would be great on their resume, junior rec board, especially for, if kids want to get involved and be a part of it. But they also being a part of their community and they're giving back to their community. So that's something that, um, right, right. So that's correct, correct. So I would like to move on this. If you have, any, you have it. I think I sent it to you guys in email also. So if you have any corrections or anything that you think that needs to be added, I would like, for you to do that. So then I can present it to the BOC and we can make a move on it. Because I'm thinking also that we have one person from each ward. And not that it's going to be political, because I don't want to get kids into politics, but we have people from each ward that maybe want to submit an application. So if we have more people from one ward than another, then we have them fill out the application, maybe have an interview with us, and we'll pick or go from there. And say if we have two from Ward, and I'm just hypothetically saying, two from Ward 3 and 0 from Ward 1, then we'll use those two in Ward 3 and go with it that way. Um,
The Rotary has a model in working with the high school. One of the things that our high school does have are good, because the Rotary gives out, 6 $1,000 scholarships every year for CHIs. And we honor CHI seniors who are not only, um, excelling scholastically, but also what they do in the community. Um, And I'm not talking about they have to be 4 point plus, some are not. But they have a way in which they work with the students, and it isn't political.
right, right.
And I think maybe that would help us to gain some inroads with the school in starting dialogue about how we can engage students with the rec department. Okay?
Not a problem.
Of all ages.
Right.
Because, rather than Ward 1, Ward 2, Ward 3, and all that stuff. And the high school, I have to honestly tell you.
Well, and that was just a suggestion. If we feel as though we don't need the wards and we just want 5 good, um, people that would get some kids, then we have 5 good kids. I mean, if we want it as a board, like, this is not a dictatorship. So as a board, if we say, you know what, Brian, forget the wards, let's just say, let's get 5 kids or 5 young adults that want to be part of it, and then we'd be a part of it. I'm fine with that. So if that's the way, who wants to, you okay with that way?
I'm fine with either way, as long as we have an interview process in place.
How about you? You good with either way, or you want it? Okay.
And I think what we also want to do is have those our meeting. And we explain to them what we want to do and talk with them, because the students at CHI, like your daughter, are very involved. Believe it or not, I keep thinking, what happens? These kids are involved. They go off to college, and instead of wanting to come back to be involved for leadership, they're not. And I mean, as a rec board, maybe we could even come up with something for seniors as a leadership and community week,
Yeah.
where they come and they get trained and get a certificate. We stay in touch with them in some way to get them back in here. And because they're talented, our child students
Yeah,
are
and
talented.
I think we will definitely facilitate that and work with them. The rec board has always been open to working with the school district and the counselors. So That's not a problem. I know it's going to be different right now because of COVID and what we can do and can't, but I think that's definitely something that we will definitely be a part of. All right. You you think just
Either way.
either way?
It's wards or no wards.
No words. Yeah.
I
Okay.
like the no wards
Okay.
because then it's
All right.
open
Cool.
to all. We're not going to pick
All right.
one.
So we're making an executive decision right now. We're not doing words. We're just doing the five. All right.
Yep.
Cool. I think everybody be good with that. Good. All right. Anybody have any more? Well, if you have any questions or concerns with anything written on here, please let me know. Look at both of them. Look at the application along with the letter. All right. All right. 452 building. The sign information. All right. So it was brought up. It was brought up last meeting. It's funny. Oh yeah. So the sign. So the sign information. We're gonna go with the standard sign that the township is doing throughout the township, just to be in uniform. I think that's a great idea to be in uniform. So we go with that. I'll make a note to George, to the township manager, so we can put that together and then work so we can get that sign back up there. All right. I would. All of the townships are doing yes. So I think we stay in uniform with that. 452 building. 452 building. This is saying something different. We're going to get to that part too. We're going to get back to that. Yes. So we are talking about the 452 building. Yes, I brought up the idea of having it named after someone. The 452 building, not this building. Okay. I brought up the name of Ms. Dora Coleman for that building. I think everybody pretty much second that name. I didn't bring it to Nicole or the BOC yet, but if we're all in agreements, I will do that. And I will say this, and we'll be on record of saying this. I would like to do different things within our community after people, whether it is Peach Street, whether it is, we have Gibbons Park, whether it is something like something that we can not necessarily present, but let them know that we cherish what they did to the community and for the community of Upper Chichester Township. So I think this will be the first, not that it is the first, because I know other things are named, but this will be one of many, one of many. Okay? All right? Cool. Got anything? Rentals. We're at number 5. We're almost through this. Rentals. 452 building. We have so we should all know this by now. And if you don't, let you know, the governor recommended that inside buildings, this is what we have been following, that inside of buildings is 25 and less. As of I think that was 2 weeks ago, we have told all of our renters that it's 25 and less. 25 people or less there, unless they want to get a tent, and they can put a tent outside and they can put tables outside. And we had 2 renters that did that. And then they could facilitate in and out, but as long as they don't go over 25 people in the building, and people going in and out, whether it's for food, whether it's for drinks, whether it's for bathroom. And our renters have liked that. I've been receiving calls, and our renters have still liked that idea. Some said, no, it's not for me, but we've doing like once a month. I mean, I'm sorry, once a weekend, someone has been renting the building. So we also been presented with a young lady, and I put her bio and her picture in there, Dr. Dietrich Johnson, who is looking to rent our 452 building and facility for virtual tutoring for Delaware County students. She gave her bio. We've been conversing via email. She's aware of all the restrictions through schools that will have to do it and okay with the guidelines. She's aware that she has to get insurance, present insurance. She's aware that I have to speak with our solicitor to make sure that we are covered and how we are covered and how we are not liable for anything that may happen or if we grant her the permission to do this. So I had to speak with our solicitor about that. She's aware of that. She's aware that the levels that it has to go through, us approving it as an erect board and our BOC approving it. But she wants to say that it's no more than 20 kids there. She will facilitate it with her and I think another staff member that she has. And we have to come up with a fee that we will present to her to let her know how much it would be for that. Um, she will charge the children. Yes, I don't know. She charged them. She didn't say how much she would charge the children, but yes.
So our standard fee is 500?
Our standard fee for someone, and she's outside of the township, so it's $500 a day. Our standard
I think it
fee.
should stand. She's going to charge the children.
That's what I'm saying. 20 children.
Well,
$500 a day is 25, and that's Monday through Friday. That's 2,500 a week. That's a no.
I do.
Look, well, she's tutoring. She's helping. Correct. So school day hours. Correct. Um, I believe so. She hasn't put the plan. Oh well, no, she has a plan. She hasn't submitted the plan of how everything will work technically. She's the spearheading it.
She
She's
has
the
an
person.
assistant, I think.
She probably, yeah, she has an assistant that
She'll get the
there.
money.
So 20 kids will work.
Facilitate, teach.
Have lunch. Go on and then 3 o'clock.
They're done. Correct.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to remember, it's,
Are these children that whose parents are?
So
it's
that's
not
more
just
questions.
this
I'll
township.
answer. This is part of what I told her will happen. Ages, because I will answer the question. Ages.
Are these children, are these kids who help them learn?
Wait a minute, let's back up. This is for Delaware County. So it's outside of this township. That's right. So
So
she's going to
it's
bring
no.
in,
So it's open to everyone in Delaware County. It's nothing. Correct. Correct.
Judy said, this is an intense program. This isn't daycare.
Well, yeah, it's tables. I don't think she's going to bring in. We also got to understand, and we'll talk about it too, is that now that's something totally different. But that is right. No, I don't think her. Yeah, but I don't think me personally. I don't think in conversing with her, I don't think she's going to be able to afford $500 a day. 25,000. I mean, $2,500 a week.
Now, she wasn't.
Grand. Right. That'll be something different.
You know, I'm just looking at it and I'm saying.
So this is something that we will table and we will speak about via email and via text. once I get more information. Um,
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to meet her.
You got pick up, you got drop off, or you have drive yourself. And I don't know.
Judy just said a great thing. I'll speak with Andrew and George, and we'll get a Zoom meeting, on that.
What's her deadline, Brian?
I told her, no, I told her if approved by us, it has to still go through the BOC, which is the Board of Commissioners. The Board of Commissioners doesn't meet until September, the first week or second week in September. So anything wouldn't be happening until October at the earliest, if that, because of, yes, yeah. So anything, as long as that, as long as the COVID or everything happens. So I told her that it wouldn't be anything, like it's not nothing that's going to happen September. Yeah, some people are
pods.
doing it in the pods. Correct.
Yep.
Correct. Yep. Yep. It sounds like something like that. Yeah. So I'll put together a Zoom meeting, um, and then we can go from there with her. And I'll try to do that within the next week. So the day is Wednesday. So by next Wednesday, we'll try to have a evening Zoom meeting. Okay?
Yep.
Um,
Closed, right? Closed Zoom.
yes.
Okay.
Closed Zoom. Closed Zoom with just us.
Yes.
Linwood Lodge. Linwood Lodge is the Mason group that is back with us. They was on a hiatus because of COVID, and they started back up in August. They rent out the building of 452 every second Wednesday at night, and they are charged $75 a month. So they send us a check each month. Excuse me? $75. Jazzercise, I have not spoken back with her. I know they were kind of concerned because of COVID, but I'm sure she's going to. My intent is to speak with her and see when she's starting back up, because she goes Monday through Thursday, and that is at 5:30 to 7. All right. Seniors, our senior group within our township has over 100 members, with the governor's recommendation that only 25 in the building. I have to speak with our senior group to allow them and let them know that their meetings of over 100, and they haven't had any yet, are still on hold until we get that lifted and things happen. But I wanted to let y'all know that I have to speak with them. All right. Less than 25 people, yes. 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 Um, Field house. We have to make a decision on the field house. And these are the things. One, do we keep it the way it is? And just let you know how it is right now. We're open 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the residents, and we shut down. And then at 2 o'clock, we have renters there up until 10 o'clock. We can stay the same. We can, because of, we can obviously close it down because of the restrictions and everything like that. Or we can go 8 to 2 and then open it back up again for the residents, 5:30 to 7:30, 5 to 7, 4:30 to 6:30, because school, normally when school starts, we open it back up at night. Well, if we're thinking about the youth, not thinking about it, but if we're gearing towards the youth, they'll still be in virtual school during the day. At night, they may not have a place to come or to go. So maybe open it up for them at night, maybe 4:30 to 6:30, 5:30 to 7:30. Don't know what time we want to come up with. Now, if we do that, the same thing, well, we haven't had over, just to let everybody know, we haven't had over 10 people here during the day at one time. So sanitation, has been very easy to maintain because of the amount of people. If we open up at night and there's 75 people in sanitation, social distancing, cleanliness will be a major concern for us. Having that area as a spot. We're gonna have someone standing there with a clicker, someone standing there with a temperature check, someone standing there with everything. That would be more than just me, and I would have to have a volunteer person there almost every night to help. What that would be Monday through Thursday if we want to go that route, or if we want to stay the same. We can stay the same and just tell our community that yes, kids can come up during the day if they have some free time or things of that nature, for a recess time.
So
We
what I
could-
think, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, no, like I said, we also could go to shut it to, on Monday, Ward 1, on Tuesday, Ward 2, on Wednesday, Ward 3, on Thursday, Ward 4, and those
No.
are the days that they come up. No?
That's
No, because a lot of
Okay.
people don't even know what ward they're in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we need to make a decision because I have renters next month. The renters, correct, the renters. Well, we will, if we go to that 5:30, 7:30 for the residents, yes, we will lose renters. We will lose times that renters are there. So, yes,
No, I don't think we want to lose money.
some are outside, some are in. Well, correct, correct. So yeah, I agree what you're saying, and I would say that yes, we do. We just to give you guys a no, I get what you're saying, and not necessarily to retort to understand. We haven't had people here all the people that we've had are the basketball players from the high school, and that's just being honest. The leisure people we had, very few and far between. We had some volleyball young ladies. They tapered off. No more than 5 young ladies here at a time for volleyball. Walkers, right. So we can, so what we can do, we can open it up from 4 to 6 for the community. I know that's not the ideal time. Sometimes parents are not home that early, and then it's a dinner time consider. But we could open up that and still have renters from 6 to 10, or we can, just go right in the middle of it from 5:30 to 7:30 and open it up. I don't know the gauge because I don't know how many kids are going to come, and we gotta think about the liability of us opening it up and then getting 40 or 50 kids because then we have to have a contingency plan once something happened or if something does happen and break out. And do we want to do that? Right. Do we have waivers that happens and that
Runners, open it up from 4 to 6. Waivers right there as you walk in the community. And, keep the morning hours.
so we can start this, we can start it in October. We can start this and then let September be the same way it is right now. We can start this in October because what we normally do is we will start it late September anyway. because it gives people a chance to get acclimated and back and everything like that. So we can start in September because once we do it and we keep going, we go all the way to May anyway. So yeah, so we'll start in October, the 4 to 6, and then we'll take it from there. September will be where it is. Now, another thing that I have to bring to the table that I would like, um, no, I would talk to you guys before I would talk. Please remind me to talk to you guys. All right. Yeah, no, this is tonight. This is tonight. This is urgent. I know it's 7 o'clock and we got to get
Yeah.
through it. Fall programs, table and treat. Table and treat right now, if we can, and how we can is move it outside once again. So we go to trunk or treat, but to see how we can do it and if we can. So
We would have to have at least one space in between every person, if not two.
correct,
You
but
have a
how you
vendor
gonna?
for a table and treat.
No, table or treat will move to trunk or treat like it was previously, but we correct. Right. So my thing is this, we still have time, so think about it and everything of what we want to do because we have to come up with a hard decision of are we going to have it or not for our community. Yep. Pick up a treat is great too. Pick up a treat, and then you know what? COVID, we can do pick up a treat and have the organizations donate candy for people to pick up. Pick up a treat, fill bags, have them, what you call, and then, yep, pick up a treat. I like that. So then, no, we could do pick up a treat. Right, right. So to cut, right, so to cut everything out, we can ask organizations that want to help out if they want to donate the candy. We can make the bags or donate bags, and then we can make it fill the bags, and then we could do pick up a treat. All right, cool, cool. We and yeah, yeah, pick up a treat. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Judy, real quick.
Last year, we did a Patriots Day, 7 a.m. in the morning. We did a ceremony because we were right out here on Fury Road. We were trying to get, remember Brian, people on their way to work. And we served refreshments. The ceremony is like 20 minutes. But it gives people a chance to come and remember. Um, we have a chaplain, it's gonna be, Chaplain Brooks, who will give some devotional thoughts, meditation thoughts. People, sometimes we have some time where people talk about where they were that day, how it impacted their lives. And then we have coffee, tea, juice.
Do you have a flyer for that? 9/11. Send it to me. Send it to me. It'd be better. 9/11 celebration will be part of it. That's a Friday, 7 a.m. All right.
And Brian, we're also doing flags for heroes. If you noticed, down at the school, there were flags flying around. Well, the Rotary does that, and what we do is we put them up, and you can have a flag flying in honor of someone who is a first responder, served in the military, may have given their life, and the cost is $50. It goes up like the 27th of August, and it goes through beyond 9/11.
Yeah, I sent that out to through our email blast, and she has it there. Um, so number 6 again. Anybody have anything for Judy? Yep. No problem. Thank you, Judy. So For number 6, we have, after pick a treat, we're going to do, I want to throw it out there, maybe a holiday parade to see how that is. Yeah, something that we may have to do, but we'll talk more about that. And also, we can also do still the home lighting contest through each ward, but we also can do a business lighting contest. So to get the business community a part of it too, because I know we have some very good businesses in here that can also help out and support with that. We're going to table 7. 8 is the fitness center. Just to let you guys know, the fitness center will not be open until till 2021. So I closed that, but there are going to be some renovations in the fitness center, and we'll talk more about that. I think we had rec board comments, so we think we commented enough before this meeting.
Yes.
So, so with that being it, I think we are adjourned. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank
So
you.
wait, Andrew, we're all